It's not real, is it? It's real. And you want me to report this? Right. Okay. Hello, Tommaso here from T News, bringing you some breaking news at USMP. They've reached the quarterfinals of the Cup. You heard that right, the quarterfinals of the Cup. We reached out to manager TomFM for a comment earlier on, and this is what he had to say. Well, you see things, and I think that's quite enough of him. He's taking too much of the limelight. Hopefully we're going to see USMP reach the semi-finals and finals of the Cup, but with this guy in charge, I don't really hold out much hope at all. Hello and welcome back to Vamos to the Top. Hope you're all doing well and looking forward to today's episode, as we are on a cup run, because it turns out the month that we had in between the first phase of the league and the second phase of the league, where there was just one random cup game, turns out the entire cup is played in that space of time. And we've actually done quite well so far. So more on that in just a moment's time, but want to say thank you very much for your support on the videos so far this week in this new series. I want to set a likes target of 400 likes on this video. Would be massive if we could hit that. Also, if you're new around here and you are enjoying this series so far, do feel free to subscribe. Would love to have you guys part of the TomFM channel, as we are on our way to 40,000 subscribers now, which is pretty impressive. And also make sure you do leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. So I think we'll just jump straight into things basically. You guys were last here for our first league win of the season, which was absolutely phenomenal. Following that, we played a couple of friendlies, as you can see, where we won quite comfortably, just to try and get some morale into the team, thinking that we were going to have a whole month off before we got into the second phase of the league season. No, as it turns out, we have cup games, and these cup games have gone quite well for us so far. Now, in the first round, we took on a team from the first division, and we took the lead on the 70th minute thanks to Veron. They then pulled a goal back 6 minutes later on to bring the scores to 1-1, which was obviously not quite ideal. The game, though, went straight to penalties, and in the end, it was the opposition who missed the penalty, and we went through. That put us in the second round against Ayacucho, who beat us early on in the season at 2-0. We took the lead, though, via Veron with a fantastic goal, before they pulled it back to 1-1 in the 92nd minute, which was so frustrating to concede that late on. We thought we had won it moments later, though. In the 93rd minute, we scored what I thought was the winner, thanks to Oliver. But of course, we cannot hold on to a win, because straight from kickoff in the 94th minute, it's 2-2, which was very frustrating. Luckily, Solis was on form once again, though, saving the penalty of Morales, fantastic stuff, before he saved another one moments later on to ensure that we won the penalty shootout and went straight through to the quarterfinals. So you could argue we've been quite lucky, but you've got to be in it to win it, and we were in it to win it in both penalty shootouts. And so our reward is the quarterfinal of the Cup. Let's see who we're going to get in the quarterfinal, as Carlos Stein are drawn against Universitat de Deport. I'm not going to try and say the names. Most important thing, USMP are being drawn against a team from our division, because I think there are a couple of teams in here who are in the second division. That would have been lovely to be drawn against them, but as you can see, we've been drawn against a team from our division who are currently 7th in the overall table. Cienciano, I think is how you say that. Cienciano. They've got quite a cool badge, to be fair. I'm a big fan of that. And yeah, in the overall table, they are 6th right now, with 4 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. Never say never, though. Never say never. We are still in this, and I've worked out that actually winning the cup is really, really impressive too, because in the final, the winner qualifies for the Copa Total Sudamericana. Now, to my understanding, in South America, you have the Copa Libertadores and the Copa Sudamericana, like the Champions League and the Europa League. However, in Football Manager, yes, we have the Copa Libertadores, which is like the Champions League, but there are 2 Copa Sudamericanas, the Copa Total Sudamericana and then the Recopa Santander Sudamericana. So, comment section, I need your help. What's the difference between these 2 competitions? Because I thought there was only one Copa Sudamericana. Oh, unless I've just gone on the rules and answered it myself, and it's the winner of the Libertadores versus the Sudamericana. Maybe we should look at that beforehand. Either way, before we get into this first game of today's episode, a couple of other things to update you on in terms of what's going on in this save. And we were given £287,000 because our reserves lost the cup final. which is mental money for a reserve team competition. So I'll take the £287,000. Also, one of our right backs, Johnny Obessa, has started to get upset with me because he's not playing enough football because I've kind of dropped him in recent weeks. However, I told him he's going to be a squad player and he seemed pretty happy with that, which is okay. We've also had our first long-term injury. Fernando Melgar has broken his hand and is out to see a specialist for 6 to 7 weeks. He's not that important, but does have significant potential. But at 21 years old, I'm not sure he's going to reach that. So I wouldn't be adverse to letting him go at the end of the season. And towards the end of the season, I think we have plenty to look forward to in terms of players. The youth intake preview is here, and the intake will be here in September. Good wingers, keepers and strikers are apparently coming through. And we've also given professional contracts to 2 of our young 5-star potential centre-backs. Hamir has been given a £300 per week contract on a 3-year deal, and Rocha also given a £300 per week contract on a 3-year deal. So we're settling things in here. We're settling in, and things are suddenly going quite well for us. As for the team, I am actually starting to settle down into quite a nice starting 11. We've got Solis in goal with Rodriguez, Delgado, Gonzalez and Cordova in the back line. Now, Cordova I'm pretty sure we've seen, but not since the first episode of the season. He's the guy with 15 pace at right back who is really good, and he's actually combining really well with Jean-Paul Sandoval, who's also got 15 pace down the wing, the young guy with 4.5 stars of potential, only 19 years old as well. So these two combining beautifully. And Puro, our former left back, who is now our left midfielder, is joined in the midfield by Tuesta and Moyano, with Virgil and Veron leading the line. Veron, all of a sudden, has now got 5 goals to his name this season. So we find ourselves on a cup run. Kickoff is upon us today at home. We're in the white, and I'm feeling good about the run we are currently on. I think we're going to go all the way through to the final of this competition. I can just feel it. And as Gonzalez finds a ball out wide to Sandoval as he brings it down the right-hand side of the pitch, he delivers a ball into the middle, and it's on the head of Veron, who puts it over the bar. We're going to do it. I know we are. I can really feel a positive vibe around the club right now after a few, and a lot of them have been friendlies, and a lot of them have been penalty shootout wins, but still, I feel good. And actually, 30 minutes into this game, Cienciano have only had the 1 shot off target and not a single highlight in their favour. Not a single highlight in their favour just yet. And Pura gets the ball up to star man Veron. 5 goals to his name so far. Quite a few assists as well. He gets the ball into the middle. Sandoval wins it at the far post. Virgil brings it down, takes the shot, and the keeper punts it over the crossbar. Could not hold a shot with that much venom. I mean, it was straight at him, to be fair. So if he had gone the back of the net, it would have been quite a poor decision from the keeper there. But we're on top and we're doing well. I mean, look at these half-time stats. 9 shots to 3 shots right now. 4 on target to their 1. A 0.81 XG. I'm telling you, we're winning this. Imagine, season 1, we had a terrible, terrible start. We've won 1 game in the league, but we end up going to qualify for the Copa Sudamericana because we're absolutely sick at playing cup football. Look, if we don't score a goal in the second half, I will be shook because this team is just free-flowing right now. We're all over them. Gonzalez Vigil on the ball once again. Finds Veron. Veron finds the back of the net. I told you we were going to do it. We're going to get that goal. We're going to go to the semi-finals. We're going to go to the final. We're going to qualify for the Copa Sudamericana. And I can't believe how easy this is. I love this team already after hating them for a good 10 games or so. I love them now. Fantastic goal, Veron. I can't believe this. We are class. We are so good. I mean, look how much we've dominated. This is amazing. We do need to make changes, though, because we have a few tired people on the pitch. We will bring Oliver on up front instead of Veron, who actually turns out can play up front and did score a goal in the previous cup game playing up front. Jean-Paul Sandoval looking quite tired. Let's bring Espinoza on the right-hand side of the midfield. They are the 2 changes that I will make right now. We've got 10 minutes to go in this game, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling brilliant. But 10 minutes is a long time in football, particularly at the end of a game when the other team are really going for it right now. Cienciano are looking to bring the ball forward. And Gonzalez, I think, has just given away a penalty. Yellow card penalty. Now, Solis has made 3 penalty saves in the previous shootouts. Can't save that one, though. Okay, right. Well, I mean, we deserve this. 25 shots we've had in this game, and surely we're going to get a goal right at the end. I fully believe in Moyano and Cordova, and I fully believe in this team to get a second goal in this game as Cordova gets the ball in the middle and Pure at the far post heads it towards the far post and where he's standing over the bar just. And if we don't win this, there is no justice in this world as Delgado puts that one just wide. It might have been off the post actually, that one as well. Oh, you hate to see it. One final chance. Moyano in the middle, cleared, but only as far as Josu Rodriguez as he collects the ball on the halfway line. Plays it forward to Ampuro on the left wing. Ampuro past his man, delivers a ball to the far post and it's been cleared, but only as far as Cordova. And Cordova, right now, into Tuesta, who... Well, for the third game in a row, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to have to do it on penalties. Well, you know, I'm always a big fan of penalty shootouts. They're great, and obviously we've had 2 without you guys watching, so... A long way to go. A long way to go in this shootout, Tom. A long way to go. But just remember how much we deserve to win this. Remember how much we deserve to win this. I mean, surely we're not going to miss 2 in a row, are we? Solis, we could really do with you saving a couple penalties right now. I mean, Marcos Delgado has to score. He literally has to score this. You have to score this. Thank you. Oh, thank you. But Solis, you have to save this. You have to save this, Solis. Please. Why do bad things happen to good people? What have I done to deserve this? Nothing. For goodness sake. Annoyingly, that's probably our best performance yet. 28 shots to their 5. 2 XG to 1.43 XG. That's a big increase on the penalty, right? 62% possession. To be fair, I didn't want to get to the Copa Sudamericana in the second season. You know, we want a bit more of a slog, don't we? We want to do it our way. We want to... Oh. Well, we've now got 22 days until our next game, so I'll arrange a few friendlies, shall I? Okay, so maybe we've not won the Cup this season, but what you have to admit is that we are improving. Like, this team is looking a whole lot better than it was at the first day of the season. I mean, this 4-4-2 seems to be working. I'm not quite sure why this is working so much compared to the other formations, because they are quite similar in terms of shape and tactical instructions, but it's working, and I'm not going to complain about it. I guess the next stage is actually getting clean sheets. That's something we're still not quite doing. In fact, I don't think we've kept a clean sheet at all in competitive games this season. But clean sheets are overrated anyway. Clean sheets are very overrated. I mean, we can't even get a clean sheet against a... who are you? I mean, nothing. They're from like the regional divisions of Peru, and yet we're still conceding to them. I tell you what, we are going to be in for a big shock, I think, in summer. I do want to do a big rebuild in summer, but I think it's going to be so difficult to actually find players to join the team. Okay, so after the disappointment of the Cup, we need to get ourselves back to winning ways, and the start of the regular league season is here. We're taking on Universidad them, and hopefully we're going to get good results. Now on the right hand side of the screen you can see a blank league table. This is just the league table for the second half of the season. Ignore it. To my understanding, it's the overall league table that we need to be paying attention to, and right now we are rock bottom of it with our 4 points. But I mean, we are the informed team. You know, we won a game, so we're doing quite well, I think. I think we stick with the exact same starting 11 that played in that cup game. Even though they lost, they played phenomenally well. Although Rodriguez is currently suspended for this game, so actually Vega is going to come in on the left back position. So here we go. Basically a new start, but not quite a new start. Kickoff's upon us. We're winning this game comfortably. First highlight of the game, and well, look at us. We're on the attack in our beautiful blue away kit. Tuesta gets the ball to Sandoval, who puts it in the back of the net. Jean-Paul Sandoval gets his first of the season. You love to see... Is it his first of the season? Or have they just restarted the counter at this point? I don't know. But we're 1-0 up, and this is something that we're just not used to. But get used to it, because it's happening all the time now. Sandoval, great goal. Also, look at that, third in the table. We love to see it. But again, ignore this table, because it is only one game played. We are actually at the bottom. It's a bit annoying. I don't know why we can't just change this to the actual... like combined table, because I'd rather see that unless this table is actually something different, and this I really don't know. Peru, stop being so confusing. Just, you know, get something easy to understand, please, because that would make my life a lot easier as an ignorant Englishman, please. In the meantime, they are... So I began the sentence with, in the meantime, they are coming forward. But then I saw Solis easily get the ball at his feet and thought, oh, I'll just stop talking. This highlight's finished, because there was a highlight going on before this. But no. Annoyingly, not the first time he's made mistakes. I think we've seen a couple of times Solis make mistakes. But I suppose, as long as we just don't lose, I'm happy. You know, a draw for me at this stage is as good as a win, because we've not had many wins this season at all in the league. So any point is a good point. 20 minutes to go in this game. I was about to make some changes, but Sandoval has the ball and is advancing down the right-hand side of the pitch with... well, not much pace because he's only going sideways now, but does get the ball into Vigil, and Vigil finds Ampuro on the far side of the box into the far post where Sandoval heads it down to Vigil. Unlucky stuff. No, not like this. No, I'm not prepared for this. Please, do not let them score. Do not let them score. Okay, we've stopped them on the counter-attack at least, but it'll be even worse now if they just break through our team like this. Let's move Ampuro up here, right, and bring Veron on there. And let's make him an inside forward on attack, right? And then we'll bring Oliver on. So we've got essentially 3 strikers here. That's what I'm thinking now. Vega will come off for Alessandro at left back. And Cordova will come off for Obessa. Right, that's that. We're going to go for this now. Or we're not going to have a highlight until the 92nd minute. Last chance now, boys. Seriously. This is the last chance, as the ball to Sandoval is not good. Right, well, that's it then. Thanks a lot for your efforts today, boys. I mean, I don't want to keep bringing it up, but look at the match stats again. Possession, dominated, shots, more, XG, more, everything. I don't understand how we keep losing. We don't deserve this. But we have a big game coming up in a few days' time against B-Nacional, or Bi-Nacional, right? They beat us on the opening day of the season. Embarrassed us 4-0. This is where we get revenge. It's actually mad how much we're going to batter these guys. It is mad how much we're going to batter them. Moyano suspended. Let's get Espinosa on the pitch instead. That's the team. I mean, if we don't win this one, there is no justice in the world. There is no justice in the world if we win this one. Particularly if we have better match stats overall. I'm getting so upset about these match stats. We're dominating. I say dominating. We're a better team in every game in all the key metrics. And yet... Cannot win today. Hopefully this one things change as Sandoval looked for that through ball to Vigil. It's there, and Vigil shot in the back of the net. Okay, good, right, sorted, beautiful. This is it. This is the sort of momentum and anger that we need in this team. We need them to be ruthless. We need them to not quite get red cards, be on the cusp of red cards. You know, show them that you're there, boys. As Sandoval is a magician down the right-hand side of the pitch. So good. Gets the ball not quite in the middle, cuts it back to Cordova, back to Sandoval. Sandoval now in the middle, and Puro over the bar. I'm aware that I'm probably saying all these names quite differently all the time. Ampuero, Ampuro, the same person, but it just depends what my mouth thinks at the time. But you know what? We've made it to half-time 1-0 up. I'm starting to believe. Although I started believing in the other 2 games that we were winning at half-time as well, and that didn't end that very well, did it? I'm cautiously believing. Chance for us on the 56th minute. Sandoval gets the ball in the penalty area, puts it all the way through to Ampuero, and his volley is saved quite comfortably actually by the keeper. Good positioning from him, but the highlight continues. Punted long, win in the air by Sandoval, who then just gives it straight away to Bi-Nacional as they look to bring the ball forward, and I'm a little bit concerned about the way this highlight is shaping up. No. It's because I said I believed, isn't it? It's because I said I believed. And we've cleared it so far, but only not far enough. Please no. Why do I believe? Why do I believe in this team? I shouldn't. I should never believe in them. Oh, relegation's on the cards. We're getting relegated, aren't we? Why can we not win games? Please. I mean, again, I'll take the point. The point would be lovely, but Varane not played well. Oliver, on you come. Who else has not played very well? Quite a lot of players, really. Vega not playing brilliantly. Let's bring Alessandro on once again, and that's that. Let's just do that. Make those changes, please. I'm going to shout encourage. I mean, there's some green smiley faces at least. Hopefully that's enough. Oh, why did I believe? Never believe in this team. They always let you down. Every single time. When you try your best but you don't succeed. I can't even finish the lines off because I've not got what I want and I've not got what I need. We've got what we want and what we need. We've got it. Wait. No, we haven't. No. Yes, we have. We've got it. We've got what we need and what we wanted. Oh, Coldplay, thank you very much. Chris Martin, I love you. What a finish this is. Have we done it? Have we done it? Have we done it? Oh, no, we've not. No, we've not. This is not good. I am not happy. I just want the win. Please don't do anything stupid like that. But we've won the ball, so it wasn't stupid, it was good. Sandoval bringing it forward. A third goal here would be lovely, but I don't believe, obviously. Yeah, I shouldn't have believed. Am I anti-jinxing this by saying I don't believe, but then by saying that, am I undoing the anti-jinx and then jinxing it again? I don't understand what's going on. But as the clock ticks down, there's another highlight. No, we are literally 75 seconds away from a huge win here. And a huge turnaround, by the way, from the first day of the season when we lost 4-0 to this team, who went on to do really well in that first league stage. They've got a man sent off. No, they don't. It's a free kick for us. Waste time. Don't, why have you taken that quickly? Don't take it quickly. Okay, goal kick, fine. Kick the ball away into the stands. Kick it out the stadium. Just make sure the keeper doesn't get the ball, please. 15 seconds. Don't do anything stupid. We win the ball. Right, just hold on to it, lads. Get to a corner flag and hold on. Or just kick it out the stadium. One of the two. Or do a back heel like that. Why not? We've won it. Oh, we've won it. That feels so good. That feels so good. USMP 2, Binacional 1. Now, annoyingly, Gonzalez and Delgado are now out for a game because of yellow card and stuff like that. But it doesn't matter. Like I said, you know, just be aggressive, but not quite red cards. Get yellow cards. Show them they're there. I said that right at the start of the game, so I can't be cross at them for this. So in the new table, it puts us up to 10th place, which is great. But we don't need to be looking at that. We need to be looking at the overall table where we are still rooted to the very... Oh, hang on. Still rooted to the very bottom of the table. But one more win, and we could be out of it. Comfortably too. Also, these seasons are rapid. I can't believe how quick these seasons go by. We've not got many games left to go this season because everyone only ever plays each other once, which is bizarre. But I think we'll definitely be back at least for the Sports Boys game next time out. One, because Sports Boys is an absolutely fantastic name for a club. But two, I believe we have a local rival. No, we don't. At least not in the game. But I'm pretty sure Sports Boys are also from Lima. Will it tell me where this stadium is? Oh, no, they're not. Callao. Well, I might have made something up then. I might not have. I don't know. But either way, we won a game today, which is fantastic. I'm just delighted about that. So thank you very much for watching this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, drop a like on the video for me. Subscribe if you're around here and leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. Until next time, have a good one. Goodbye.